All right, let's bring in Super Bowl champ Ryan Harris, is in the Denver area, close ties to the Broncos. Ryan, what more can you tell us about how this all went down?
Well, this is a story really about not having a small business, but the NFL wanting a family business. The Walton family is going to be involved here. Sam Walton's son, of course, Rob Walton, purchasing the team, but he also is including his son-in-law, Greg, and his daughter, Carrie. Now, that's a big piece because the NFL loves family-run businesses. We may like small businesses and always support your small business, but the NFL likes family businesses. They want stability as things change over the decades, and they really got that in one of the premier franchises in the NFL with the Denver Broncos. And now every NFL team is happy today because they're all asking themselves, hey, how much is our franchise worth? Jacksonville's even saying, we got a beach, man. Denver doesn't even have a beach. So this is about a family business. The NFL got what they wanted. At the end of the day, Rob Walton won because he did not need to have partners to meet that threshold of 30% to be the major owner for a team. The NFL is happy to be back in the family business in Denver.
Yeah, there's a few things here. We live in a world of consortiums and collectives and groups to amass that type of money, but Walton certainly has that, as you referenced there. So the league is happy. Are fans in Denver happy?
Absolutely. Listen, the Bolin family has a lot of great will in this community here in Denver. They're the only NFL team that has a relationship with a Boys and Girls Club. They built that in a struggling area of Denver. So fans are sad to see the Bolin family leave the ownership post, so to speak. And there's been 5 years, though, now of kind of an estate at the helm. Joe Ellis, who's done a legendary job of stepping in to be an owner and run the business side, and John Elway's done a fantastic side on the football side. But teams want to know and fans want to know who the owner is. What does the owner want? I mean, one of the things that Rob Walton did when he was while being a part of Walmart, he said, save money, live better, right? So even changing the tone, and you can feel that as a player from everything from the way the facilities are to what the roster looks like. If Rob Walton came in and said, we want this player, I don't care how much money it costs, guess what? You get that player. And there's been nobody at the helm to hold the other pieces accountable off the field. There's been no one to hold a GM accountable, no one to give clear direction on what they want to do in the draft process. So now there's someone that everyone in the building answers to. And for coaches and GMs who haven't had a boss to answer to, haven't had someone that can fire or hire them at will and have the money to do so, today's a different day. Their tie's a little tighter, my friend.
This, you could describe it as the season of change for the Broncos. New owner, new head coach in Nathaniel Hackett, and of course, new quarterback in Russell Wilson. What's sort of been, as we have mandatory mini camps here in the NFL, the vibe around this Bronco team, the expectation for a franchise that has not only not won a Super Bowl since you guys did it in 2015, they haven't even made it to the postseason in so many years?
Well, the fans right now, the organization, they're looking at it and saying, hey, change is a constant. We're all going to experience that. But hopefully this is also progress. And key pieces have come with that. 5 of your 7 draft picks last year were starters by the end of the season. You get Russell Wilson this year in the offseason. Now you get a new head coach in Nathaniel Hackett, who has experience just from the NFC Championship game last year with Aaron Rodgers. So there's a lot of excitement here in Denver. It's not just change, it's progress, which rarely comes with change for many of us. But Broncos country here in Denver is looking forward to the future with Rob Walton at the helm and progress coming at that quarterback position, progress already shown at the GM position. And Nathaniel Hackett, head coach of the Broncos, doing some new things to keep players engaged. So the great changes are leading to progress for Denver Broncos fans.
That's the very latest from our guy who is out there in the Rocky Mountains, Ryan Harris, joining us here on CBS Sports HQ. Ryan, certainly appreciate it. Again, a lot of optimism for the Broncos and their fans in a very tough AFC West division that, of course, has Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, and Derek Carr. You take a look at all the primetime games that this franchise is scheduled to have. You've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within the first 9 weeks of the season. Some tough divisional games at hand as well. That Christmas Day one against the Rams in Los Angeles you can catch on CBS Paramount Plus. And it's a slime game, Paramount Plus I should say, a slime game there on Nickelodeon.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.